Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part 3 of Let's Play Europa Universalis for Veritas at Fortitudo. As Naples, in the last part, we were, we're sieging out our Crusade target, and I'm pretty sure we're the only people left in this Crusade. We are. And we are also going to be the ones who win the Crusade, even though I apparently have a low war enthusiasm. But we're currently just sieging them out. We're finishing that, and once we finish sieging them, we'll have conquered 2 provinces. And I'll be pretty happy with that. Pretty happy indeed. It's not provinces over in Epirus, or where I actually want to expand, but it's a place I wanted to expand in the future, and it's just happening a little earlier. That's fine. The fact that it's happening at all is definitely just good. Since we have nothing going on, I might just crank up this now. Now we'll leave the speed. 3 speed's fine for now. We have nothing important going on, so there's no reason to really... all we're doing is waiting for sieges, and the sieges are going decently quick. 31-day sieges, so no complaints in my opinion. We can do what we do. Now our biggest enemy, I would say, is probably going to be Byzantium, because, well... Oh no, the Osman took this side of the strait. And the Osman now has a 15k army. But it doesn't look like they have their 3-star leader, so... We'll see. Hey, look, you never know. They do not like us, though. I was going to try and become friends with the Byzantines, just to tide us over, but they have 3,000 reasons not to. War, hostile, and they just don't like us. Okay, Izmir is over, so now we just need to go take the capital. The goal is to take everything and bankrupt them. So I have money. Yeah, that's what we really need to do. So, yeah, the corruption is still going up, but, oh, it's going up a lot more because of war exhaustion. It cannot lower war exhaustion because it would cost me 456. Because the unsupported UI mod uses policies, ideas, and functions. So, yeah, we can't actually use that to do it, apparently. We can, but it's just going to be damn expensive, and technology is a little bit more important right now. We're also going to be paying 56 admin for this piece, so... And we do have a shite leader, so... Right now, this conquest is only happening because it needs to. No other reason. We're not going to be able to convert them until we get a religious idea set and have divine supremacy. Which has been weakened, actually, in this mod. It's now 2 instead of 3, and this one's 1 instead of 2. I don't actually mind that. That's kind of fair. It's understandable. But admin ideas is probably not the smartest idea. How quick is he sieging that? Yeah, we know we do need that. Because right now we're losing quite a bit of money. Speed up a little bit. Yeah, we're going to go into debt. So I'm just going to take a loan straight away. Right. So it looks like we're sieging a little bit faster. They're sieging 33 days. We're at 27. So yeah, I'm going to just take this as we're going to get the siege first. So we'll see. Once we've taken over these guys, we just need to work on the converting of said provinces, which, well, we can't really. We're going to be quite far away from doing. It's unfortunate. Unless we get a conversion guy, which he would only give us 1 instead of 2. So again, we're still going to be quite far away. We could get galley expertise, which costs us 475 points, but docks is a little bit more important. If we get ahead in tech, we'll feel a little bit better, I say. We're going to have to deal with these rebels either way, the Byzantine separatists. So we'll have to see how we're going to handle that. It's going to be a cunt either way. Our income really just isn't in our favor right now. So whatever we get from this, we'll just have to hope tides us over for a while. We'll also have to hope we don't have any rebellions, because, well, any rebellions is going to be a pain to deal with, because I don't really have a fleet capable. Okay, the war is over. We're going to take everything, we're going to bankrupt them, and that's it. So, yeah, we have a very similar colour to our neighbour. I'm going to take these guys out before I core it. The Iodine Conquest. We have conquered the city of Iodine and the surrounding regions. How should we govern these lands? The peasants of Aydin were previously free landholders who enjoyed the protection of their rights to property and inheritance freedom. So if I give them that freedom, it doesn't say... I don't know what these citizens, if they give any bonuses or they give anything else like that. Do they give any, like, do they lower taxes? Do they control the autonomy modifier? It doesn't really... I don't really see how it affects it. But yeah, we'll confirm the liberties for now. Smir and conquered. We have conquered the city of Smir and the surrounding regions. How should we govern these lands? The peasants of Smir were previously serfs, but they enjoyed the rights to pass on their tenancy as inheritance, light serfdom. Grant a civic charter. Lose light serfdom shrine. Gain civic charter. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that's the fairest of the fair. So that goes. They become some citizen ownership with majority noble ownership. I think that's fair. I have no clue how my men are going to act in this. The enemy have been given the terrain penalty, so as long as we roll well, this fight shouldn't be an issue. Pay off our loan. We are spending money on diplomatic expense to Venice, who we can now cancel. So we'll cancel those fleet basing rights. Right, so unhappiness among the clergy. We could accept their rights and get lose 15 prestige. I'm going to just say fuck the paperless prestige right now. And right, okay, so we've won the war, siege. We are currently going to be losing some men because of reinforcements. But, yeah, overall we're going to be losing men for other reasons that just happen to tie into that. Now, I can build a blacksmith, so let me have a quick look at how expensive they are. They're not going to provide much income at all. Yeah, right now it's not really it's not worthwhile building. We don't have anywhere worth building it. And apparently we do need to claim somewhere. Apparently I was given this one as a core, but not this one. So when I get the admin, I'll do so. Now I can increase the separatism here, and I'm just going to accept that I'm going to get no money from it because happiness is more important to me right now. If we don't have happiness, then well, it's going to be a pain in the ass to hold these regions. So, let's send the papal thing, and I'll... Oh, we could ask for missionaries. So, 5... Yeah, I think I'm going to keep unrest, thank you. I'll get the unrest, because that's going to help shut these provinces up. Right, we could get war galleys, but I'm going to go for docks instead. A little bit better. Alright. Yeah, we do pay for decentralization, but because this here, but it's also at the same time going to help keep provinces a little bit happier. Corfu is going to be not completely happy still. Still a while off because it's a non-accepted college. So if we accepted Greek, we could accept. We couldn't accept Greek because it's too weak. We could accept Sicilian, but not Greek. Well, that's an issue. Corruption is growing, which is something I've come to understand, so I'm not too fussed about. Siphoning your income wouldn't do me much good. Annexing you would do me a whole lot of good. But we can't integrate you for quite a while, so we're going to have to just ignore that as an actual option. But hey, the Crusade went well, and we were given some we expanded our land. The only issue is converting it now. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We'll be okay with that, I guess. I think it's gonna be one of those things where it's gonna be a little bit of a time until we do that. Really, there's nowhere we can expand where it's going to be like we're going to be able to convert straight to those provinces straight away. Although I really wish I could allow Greek to be a. Actually, no, Greek should have 20. It should have 20 development. It's not including this, but they're both Greek. I guess because this one's a state and this one isn't. That might be the reason. And yeah, it's not even including, what's this one? Iodine, which is Turkish. Maybe I'll convert you, or core you. Take a couple of years, that's fine. So our income is kind of crappy. Right now I have no reason to keep my men being paid. We're not necessarily needing them right now. And how much is it going to cost to benefit this? Like to power these down? Oh, it costs corruption as well as points. Lovely. My corruption is going really high right now because of overextension, late Middle Age, and war exhaustion. War exhaustion is going down. It's an understandable part of the war, though. It had to happen. Yeah, converting. So converting is going to be a bit of an issue for a while. Especially Muslim. That's going to be the hardest. It's at 5.0. Because we're intolerant. Apparently, whether or not we tolerate them, I don't know why. I don't think that should really... I feel like if you don't tolerate them, you should be better at converting them. But that's probably a skewed perspective. So we'll just agree that it's that's how it is. But gaining 5.7. So even if we got full religious ideas, which would give us an extra 3 against the Orthodox, so we'd need 2.7. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we can then get 1 from the missionary strength here. And unless we enacted both this policy of 1.5, yeah, that's actually, yeah, we couldn't physically do it right now. Unless there are events down the line that'll help me. Yeah, keeping Aragon out of Italy is going to be a bit of a pain. They're a bit too strong right now for me to go anywhere near. A barracks here would only give me 0.2. But that's because it's not a state. And I can't make it a state until I get here done. Interesting. Very interesting. So we got some olive oil and some wine. So it's pretty good. Pretty good problem. Guys, it's pretty good. The aggressive expansion wasn't too bad at all. It was felt as far as, well, hardly anyone really. So hopefully the Pope doesn't go about declaring too many fucking wars. And apparently we can get unrest here in every Catholic province. Ah, so that's actually kind of, using that was kind of useless for me then. So when we get that up to 75, then I might care. But until that, it's not really that useful to me. My income is being a bit. What am I paying for again? You say I have diplomatic expenses, but you don't list any. Okay, my king's got slightly better, but he's now a buffoon. So there is that, but oh well, what can you do? Could have been worse. Could have been worse, ladies and gentlemen. So, right now, we just need to focus on keeping our economy stable and dealing with any future rebellions. This province is completely not kept down, and there's no point increasing it here because it's just going to eventually be a problem again. Unhappiness amongst the peasantry. You could attempt to improve the position. But if we look at the realm management, I think it's under. It's under. Which one is it under? Yeah. It would basically kick us in the balls for getting stability, and we need 630 to gain a stability. Stability would actually help our country so much. So, yeah, I kind of just have to say, fuck your position. It's unfortunate, not what I wanted to do, but it's definitely unfortunately the only way. We also have 1% army professionalism. Don't intend to train because right now that will cost me more money than I am willing to spend on this situation. We'll recall our diplomat, and we'll send our next one to Achaia. Don't think I need one here, but I'm going to send one anyway. My corruption is growing. Yes, it is. That is very... I'm just going to tell you to fuck off because I already know it's growing, so I don't need you to tell me. Corruption goes up by a lot by overextension. 0.5. That's a lot of overextension just to this. What? You know what? I'm going to mothball these bitches because there's no point to pay for ships I'm not going to be using for a while. Unrest. Sorry, docks. Yeah, docks. So right now we're one of the better techs in the world, having 2 techs 11. Military tech is definitely needs to go up, but we're getting a pretty low point in that, which is unfortunate. Now, Byzantium, what cores do you have? Okay, you actually have quite a lot of cores, and yeah, I'm sitting on 2 of them. No, 3 of them. I'm sitting on 3 of them. Yeah, so there's no friendship between me and them. There would have been a friendship between me and the Venice, but they've rivaled me. Same with Aragon. Aragon views me in equal standing. So let's have a look at Aragon's military power. Aragon is... apparently it's only 10,000. Huh. No, Milan, yes, let's stay married. We need to be married, goddammit. What government type am I? I'm a hereditary monarchy. Which is, I'm pretty sure, just replaces feudal monarchies, so thank God. Our alliance with Castile is breaking due to just not being that happy, just not being that friendly with me. Well, you look at that, our alliance is staying now because we're married. Well, so, yeah, there's not really much we can do right now, ladies and gentlemen, like, unless we want to ruin our income and, well, just ruin everything, really. So we're up to 76.23. So what will we be at next month? Okay, so we are making what this is actually our actual income. This is wrong, so we just ignore the diplomatic expense right now, because that's actually not true. Our heir is technically better than us. And actually, he's not even. There's no technically. He is better than us. Our queen consort is much better, but yeah, not so. She's not going to get on the throne, so let's not even pretend. We've still got a little bit of time on our thing, and Mentis, these guys to the south of us, who are allied with these guys over here in Sinop, or Sinop, they're not happy with us, like, apparently. That's not really my fault, so I'm just going to tell them to fuck themselves. We're just going to ignore them. A dock just gives sailors, so right now none of this really gives any income that's okay with me. Oof. A church would be really good, but it's Diplotech 14. Is that a senate hall? A sheriff office, a town hall? Yeah, it doesn't really increase income by a lot. Barracks, not really necessary right now. 17,000 men is definitely good enough. Would you look at that? We're able to actually reach this, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Only took some time. So we can get caravan power, income from vassals, monthly war exhaustion, tolerance of faith, chance of new heir, institution spread, or yearly hour traditions. If we were Flanders, we get treasure efficiency, Muscovy, liberty desire, England, land leader shock, and Naples. If I was a nomad nation, I'd get tolerance of heretics and heathens. So, the tolerance of the true faith isn't going to help me in pretty much any way, shape, or form right now. So let's ignore that. I don't make any income from my vassals anyway, so that one's kind of useless. Caravan power, I'm mostly a sea-based nation, so monthly war exhaustion currently is the only one that matters out of those. Although, when's the next institution? There already is an institution being spread, which is military tech cheaper. It's a gunpowder weapons. Beast of Burden is unique, so it's already been done, and so... Oh, is that... It's not affecting our tech currently. I guess that's just fired. Well, it can't have. It's definitely been going for a while, so it doesn't affect tech anymore. I guess the institution spread is technically more useful to early on, so we'll go for that now. It's definitely more useful to begin with. But it doesn't really matter in the long run. Wait, it matters more in the long run. That's what I was saying. So, what do we want to do now, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. So we can't get rid of province for a while. Province would actually add good income to our empire, I would say. Yeah, they have free 16 development provinces. So as long as we can keep them under us and then integrate them, we'll be We'll be singing when that happens, shall we say. That's actually a pretty good country. Right now, we're probably just over 100. Yeah, we're 130, what's it called? Size as a kingdom. Now, what we need to do, and yeah, hopefully the Aragon doesn't attack us, because yeah, I don't know what we could. I don't know if we could win that. Yeah, because Milan and that they just oh yeah, Castile's allied to them, and Milan wouldn't help me, and nor would Achaia, so we would have a problem, needless to say. It looks like that the court of Byzantine rebels is going to be a thing, so that's lovely. I would put them down, but I don't personally want to increase my my corruption too much. 8th of February next year, our core will be done, so it's not long at all for our core. It's good. When we get a core, we can actually claim, like, state this region, which includes this province here. Doesn't like stating does much for us other than just like the income in that, and allows me to get the autonomy lower than 75. I guess we'll have to just see. Now, what do we need to do? What cardinals? Are there any cardinals? Nope, still no cardinals in South Italy. It's very upsetting. And we have 33 points for the admin, so we'd be able to get missionaries. So and we get the Declaration of Friendship, but the missionaries is +1. So we would still be 0.7 off. Oh no, apparently we could. What? Oh right, if you tolerate them too much, it becomes a right. I see it now. So we would just be able to do this one but that still is if we had the full religious ideas as well, like tagged on. So it's still not an issue. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have this pie. I hope you guys have enjoyed. See you guys next part. See you guys then.